The Sirius Gateway just opened. It's going to be wide open for the next few days, and we're going to be integrating these energies big time, feeling them so strongly for the month of July and leading into the Lion's Gate, the huge portal that we've all been waiting for. What do you need to know? Today on Earth 1111. It's Roxanne, Earth 1111. Please subscribe, hit the bell. Don't forget to share the video with everybody you know. Comment and like. It really helps my videos get seen to more people on YouTube that really need the help. Thank you. Now let's get into the Sirius Gateway. So the Sirius portal is open right now. The sun is in conjunction, which means the sun is in alignment with the Sirius constellation. Now Sirius is our gateway to heaven. It's literally our portal into source. Now our sixth dimension, which if you watch my other video called Your Hidden Reality Exposed, check that out if you haven't. Oh, actually it's in my alien video. Make sure you check both those videos out. Sirius actually is our sixth dimensional self, right? Everything is you. All aspects of the universe are you. And your third eye chakra is your doorway into this Sirius portal. Now in comparison to our sun that we see up in the sky, Sirius is actually our spiritual sun. It's the great central sun, the light of our soul. So that in order to access that in all dimensions, in the higher realms, we need to open up our third eye. So this is again why every agenda out there is trying to keep your third eye closed and full of toxins, mucus, completely keeping you unable to access your spiritual self. So our sixth dimension is our doorway into all higher realms. This is why Sirius is the gateway into heaven, the gateway into all other realms. So every July, the sun comes into conjunction. It lines right up with Sirius. But this July is totally different because, of course, we are in the massive time of transformation. We are in a 5 universal year. And this month, if you watch my other video, July 2021 energy forecasts, make sure you watch that after this. I talk about a lot more. But we are in a 3 universal month for July this year, which is an activation of our Trinity. 3 represents the magical inner child. So again, I talk about that a lot more in the other video. Make sure you check that out after this one. But in July, we have such a massive impulse of new energies coming in straight from source. We can also communicate and connect with our Sirian selves, our Sirian beings. So it doesn't matter if you believe that you're a Sirian starseed or not. We all have these aspects, and you can communicate and have more of a connection during this time than any time of the year. So right through till around mid-August, which is the Lion's Gate. And I'll have a video about that more coming up closer to the Lion's Gate. But that is really going to be one of the massive great solar flash events. We're going to be receiving so many new light codes straight from source through the Sirius Lion's Gate, and that'll be in August. So this entire month leading up to that, we're going to be experiencing so many upgrades. Now, what do you need to do right now to incorporate these energies and flow with them? So one thing, number one, of course, get in the sun. So of course, I don't recommend direct sun gazing, only because I did it for many years and for many reasons other than the sun is so different right now. It's so activated and strong, if you hadn't noticed, that we don't really need to directly stare at the sun anymore. So get out in the sun. You can face the sun with your eyes closed, and you might see vortexes, kaleidoscope energies moving in your third eye. You might be seeing things moving around, shapes, grids, geometry. You might see faces, imagery. That's all your third eye being activated. So that's amazing. Now, being in nature, also number one right now. So the next couple days, make sure you spend time in nature. that is the place that is the most connection with source. It's the organic realm. So whenever we get out in nature, we are in organic energy, which is the direct connection to source, right? Temples and churches, not as much, right? There's a good energy in those places, but really organic places are number one. So spend time in nature, out in the sun. Another thing you can do is meditate. So again, when you're outside in nature, try to be alone. So I know a lot of people like to go out in nature and party and be with their friends and visit and catch up. But really try to have these next couple days to really have a lot of time to just be with you. The more that you can connect to those little subtle energies of nature, that's going to be now you connecting to greater powers and greater higher dimensions. So the more that you can pick up on little tiny energy changes, the more that you're going to be sensitive to massive, high-powered, amazing energies that are coming through. So another thing you can do to really get your third eye activated is to do a little cleanse or a fast. So for a couple days, maybe you just drink charged water. Maybe you go on a juice cleanse. So try to get, some of that toxicity out of the body, and your third eye automatically activates because you remove the layers of sludge in your third eye, in your brain, and it automatically opens up to these higher dimensions. So again, if you're seeing all types of weird stuff, it's amazing. Don't ever be scared about it, because right now we are in direct alignment. The portal is open right now, which means the only thing blocking you from receiving these light codes and these new changes that are going to be so beneficial for your new life coming in is your own fear. So as long as you get rid of your own fear and your own limiting beliefs that, oh, I don't believe this stuff. If you remove all that mind chatter of the ego, because the ego likes you to stay small. The ego likes you to be in the box. It doesn't want to change. So all those little voices in your head telling you that this isn't working, I can't meditate, we need to quiet the mind. So again, the energies coming in, the sirians, are going to be that subtle voice. It's going to be a subtle energy. The loud voice in your head yapping 24/7 is the ego. So that's how we know the difference. So again, you can also, before you go to sleep, you can set your intention to have the sirians come to connect with you while you're sleeping. So when we're dreaming is a perfect time to connect with higher realms, right? We're already out of the body, moving through the higher realms. So set your intention before bed the next couple nights to really connect with your Sirian light family. And in the morning you might have some amazing dreams that you can remember. So again, you don't have to have major changes coming in. It's all subtle. You will see subtle changes over time. And then in the next few weeks and few months, you're going to be a completely different person. It's not necessarily going to happen in a moment. It could, because, right, those quantum leaps do happen in the moment. But it's more going to happen layer by layer as we move through time right now. Because the next 6 months, the remainder of 2021, is going to be the change that you've been waiting for. So again, I'll have a whole video about that here coming up probably next week, about the next 6 months. So you can watch that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't already. But yeah, it's such an amazing time of such huge impulses of new light codes which activate your DNA and allow you to now perceive a higher existence, to literally live a life completely different than a 3D human does. Again, I have lots of videos that I've recently posted all about your hidden reality. Make sure you check that out if you haven't already. But this is really a time to activate your third eye. You can also do Listen to crystal bowl healing music, which again, it gets energy moving into the center of the brain. Because you want to be in balance between the feminine and masculine sides. That's how we reach the pineal gland. And that's why the pineal gland is only activated when we have our heart open. So your heart has to be open in order for energy to move upwards and to move right through the center of the brain, merging both hemispheres, the left masculine side and the right feminine side, into that unification, that 0 point. That is what the 6 dimensions all about. That's your portal to higher dimensions and higher beings and aspects of yourself. That's your doorway to ascension. So again, it goes well beyond that. Make sure to check out my other videos. But this is really the month to develop that intuitive ability. Start playing with it. Keep it light, right? So you might want to get some crystals and feel them. So it's about feeling. You might want to get a pack of tarot cards and just play around with that and follow those little urges and guidance. That's how we develop our intuitive abilities and our clairvoyance. It all starts very subtly. But when you work with that energy and you follow through with those little tiny intuitive moments, then they get stronger and stronger and stronger. So another thing you can do as well is, as you go throughout your day, be guided by your intuitive self. So you might go throughout your day and instead of just doing your same routine, you might just be like, okay, should I turn left or right? And you're going to flash, right, okay, go right. So follow through with these little tiny intuitive subtle moments. You know, you might go to the grocery store and you might, okay, how much light code is in this food? And you might just feel that a certain apple versus another apple has more light. So just follow through, right? Make it fun, make it easy, make it light. Be in nature, talk to trees, try and see if you can get a message back. Talk to the birds, sit there in quietness. Connect with the elements, right? This is our organic self. So if you can be around water, again, definitely be in the sun, because Sirius is really connected with our spiritual, it is our spiritual sun. So light and light codes, so important this month. So again, watch my other video, July 2021 energy forecast. I talk about so much more in that video. Thanks for watching. I'm Roxanne. This is EARTH1111. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, share the video, comment and like. Thank you so much. We'll see you very soon. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to be adding a lot more alternative social media platforms as well coming up this month. And it really helps me stay in communication with you on a more frequent basis. So thank you so much. I'm Roxanne, EARTH1111. Bye-bye.